athlete's path to the Hall of Fame is often lined with cheering crowds and confetti. That is not Sean Shumate's story. His begins on a slippery road in January 1992, just after leaving his girlfriend's house.
And I hydroplaned on the road, hit some black ice, went through a guardrail, and kind of went over a little cliff, little culvert. Did a little dive. My first and only ride on a helicopter was that time when I was stat flighted into Lexington.
The accident fractured Shumate's spine in multiple places, leaving him paralyzed from the waist down. This 1989 graduate of Russell High School was a second-year student at Morehead State University at the time. A swimmer, he also enjoyed participating in other sports. Now, life would be different.
But the difficult part is that when you're in rehabilitation, you're learning to be in a wheelchair and you're learning how to adapt to that life. You're surrounded by everybody else who are in wheelchairs. This is your community, this is your life, this is the normal. When you get back out of rehab, you're back to Morehead or I was back home, I was the only person in the wheelchair. And I had to adapt my life to all the barriers that people don't think about, the curb cuts, the stairs, smaller doors, hard transfers. So the adjustment was difficult. But you either adjust or you don't. And I could have chose to stay home, but I chose to live.
A choice he says would not have been possible without the support of family, friends, and his professors at Morehead State. Shumate had been a music major.
The professors at Baird were so welcoming and so understanding and able to work with me and meet my needs, and especially my new needs. There's a ramp in Baird Music Hall that's my ramp, and people don't realize I've been there a couple times, and it's still there that they put in for me that wasn't there before I got there. It's kind of amazing to see it. I kind of want to put my name on it, Sean Shumate ramp. But it's those little things. The accommodations they made, the willingness to work with me, the understanding that I might need a little extra time or I can't fit in this place, so we can find a place where you do fit.
Shumate persevered. He changed his major to recreation management, and in 1996 earned his degree from MSU. But the previous summer, he had met an athlete who was training for the U.S. Paralympic fencing team.
I was at the Oxmoor Mall here in Louisville. I was getting on an elevator and literally ran into another person in a wheelchair whom I found out later was training to be on the Atlanta team in 1996. She invited me down to the fencing center. I came down and I fell in love with it. It just became my life. And it's given me opportunities that led me places that a boy from Ashland, Kentucky never thought he would get to.
Sean Shumate became a parafencing athlete himself. In fact, a rather remarkable one. He was named to the U.S. parafencing team, which won the World Championship in Greece in 2004. Once ranked 12th in the world in his category for parafencing, Shumate's passion for the sport was essentially his life story.
When I tried it, I enjoyed it because it was a one-on-one sport. It wasn't a team sport. I had to be the best I could be and be able to not have to rely on somebody else on the team. It was me against, like golf. The only person you're fighting is the ball. So to me, the only person I'm fighting is the other person, myself getting better.
Shumate retired from competitive fencing in 2006, but has remained active in the sport, becoming a referee for both Paralympic and able-bodied fencing. He has officiated NCAA and U.S. national championships and has been chosen to referee the past 3 Paralympic Games. Those accomplishments give him a perspective on the world shared by other proud Eagle alumni.
My pride is knowing that I can look on social media today and see successes. I can look on the people that I know and see how their lives are incredible and enriched whether they just got their bachelor's at Moorhead and went someplace else, or the bachelor's is what they got, but their lives are so full and they're doing what they want to do. I am proud to be part of that community. I am proud to say that I am where I am today because I had instructors that worked with me. That I wasn't a number, I wasn't a dollar sign, I wasn't a grade in a book, I was a person.
Congratulations, Sean Shumate, on your induction into the Moorhead State Alumni Hall of Fame.